And of course, we are graced by several veterans of the 442nd who are here today. And one of the toughest decisions that we had to make was, well, who gets to be on the program and who gets to talk? And there were so many that we would have wanted to hear from, but we are going to take the opportunity now for any member of the 442nd who's here who would like to come up and say a few words to share their recollections with us as well. So gentlemen, I turn the microphone happily over to you.
Major General Furlow, Brigadier General Spurgeon, fellow veterans, members of the armed forces, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Francis Steidl reported that on the 15th of July 1946, President Truman reviewed the 442nd Regimental Combat Team at the Ellipse in Washington, D.C., following its march down Constitution Avenue. I was there as Public Relations Officer for the 442nd Regimental Combat Team. It was a very rainy morning, stormy morning. The military aide to the President advised the President, Mr. President, cancel your appearance today because of the rain. The President responded, hell no. For what these boys have done, I can stand a little rain. With that, he reached for his trench coat, wore it, put his hat on, and went to the Ellipse, where, as Mr. Steidl said, he told the boys, you fought the enemy abroad, and you fought prejudice at home, and you won. Listening to that, it brought chills down my spine that the President of the United States would make that statement. But today, I listened to Mr. Blonder and Mr. Achilla pay their tribute to the 442nd Regimental Combat Team, and I can tell you, I am terribly humbled by those words. Thank you very much, sir. I speak on behalf of the 442nd Regimental Combat Team veterans, not only here, but throughout the United States where we now reside. And while 13,000 Japanese Americans have served in Italy, France, and Germany, I must tell you that there were also 3,000 Japanese Americans who served in the Asia-Pacific theater. 3,000. And they served as translators of captured enemy documents. They served as interrogators of prisoners of war, and they served in every frontline combat unit to collect tactical intelligence that was used by their commanders to mount operations against the Japanese. Not only that, we had them also serve in Burma in the special forces, working behind enemy lines to sabotage the enemy operations and to collect intelligence. But what I'd like to mention today here is that we owe a huge debt of gratitude to Director Jeff Hunt. We owe him a huge debt of gratitude for convoking this historic event. He has brought together for the first time, 4 forces which effected the relief of the host of the Lost Battalion on October 30, 1944. These forces are the courageous men of the track 141st Regiment, who gallantly fought their hearts out, repelling repeated enemy German attacks to annihilate them. And second, the pilots of the 405 Fighter Squadron, who at huge risk to their lives airdrop rations, medical supplies, batteries, and ammo to the Trap Battalion, and also to the French people who gave refuge and treated our wounded, while themselves suffering from years of occupation, and who have since extended hospitality to Americans who have visited the village, and also to the 442nd Regimental Combat Team, which accomplished their toughest of the tough missions. Their most rewarding assignment, saving their buddies. Equally importantly, Jeff has brought together the families of all 4 parties. One family, the Aquila family, represented by 4 generations. This is awesome. To mark this event, the 442nd Veterans Club of Hawaii and the Japanese American Veterans Association wish to present to Mr. Jerome Belland, Mr. Hervé Claudon, Mr. Jeff Hunt, and my friend, Mr. Michael Higgins, with the 442nd insignia. Would you come up, please?